Hello, crafting friends. This is Cheryl Ann again today, July 4th. Hubby's taking his nap, so I have all this free time. Of course, I have free time anyway because he just watches TV. But I thought I would do a tutorial. It's going to be a multiple part series on how I make these ring bound journals. I had one of my friends asked me to do this, so these are really easy for me because sewing in signatures and my arthritis don't go well together. So I'm gonna show you what I have, and maybe you'll get some ideas. These two are different. This one I used strips of fabric and glued it on the cover. And this one, because the cover was just so gorgeous, I only used a few, these were fabric ruffles. And they're both holding up really well. That one needs a little bit of glue right there. So, and this one I didn't do anything on the back because this is the back. And I thought, I don't want to cover that up. So, I'll show you what I have and a couple things I do. I've always been inspired by Gina over at the Rebookery, and she has a video about how she uses this kind of she calls it the ring bound notebook. So this one has 3. The spine on this one, I think, is, yeah, it's 1.5 inches. It still has the tag, but this one has pockets here in the front. Oopsie. And one here in the back. And I'm thinking, oh, if I were to put, scrapbook paper there and some scrapbook paper here, paper here and paper here, then this would have two built-in pockets ready to go. So that's just your average ring bound binder. The one I do have several of ring bound binders. This has the 3 holes. And see, this is a cookbook. I do love to save the tabs, like if I were just to run a piece of fabric down there. This could lend itself to, an outdoors one, camping. It could be cooking, something to do with food. I try to match the theme to the book. Like this one, the garden book, I definitely wanted to make into a garden one. This one, because it was just so covered up, I did want to do my Americana one on that one. And then this one could be anything. I think she used hers like that for a travel one. So then I have, try to get them all. These you can find at libraries and thrift stores. Here's another one. I actually got this at the Big Bear Library. And again, it has three rings. This one is just so cute. I'm thinking, And let's see. Oh, the tabs. Always look at the tabs here. These are really cute. Look at this. Oh my gosh. They're just so cute. See, that's another one. It could be something to do with cooking or outdoors. So I always look at the tabs. Here's one I got. I think I got this at a thrift store. It has plastic over the cover and plastic inside, so I'm not quite sure what to do with that one. But this one has recipe cards throughout. I'd probably take all those out. But again, it has, look at these tabs. Now you can put something over these, the labels on the tabs. But that's such a good color. I love to do yellows and greens and browns. So I'm thinking I might turn this one into a botanical one, take out all these sleeves, or just, use those for, I have a lot of personal photos. I could put some photos in there. It just, it just depends. So that might become a country one or botanical. Then my old standby are the Better Homes and Gardens cookbooks. I also have two McCall's ones like these. And see, these are the 5-hole, and you want to keep that because that keeps the pages down. This I would definitely cover up. And here are the tabs. Oh, look at that. Oh, some of these have just gorgeous tabs. Yum, yum. Abby better wake up soon. I'm getting hungry. So, but it's just real easy to sew your fabric down those. So again, these you can find. I found some at our library, and every single one I found there I have bought. Book sales, both libraries. I have two really close together, and they both have sales twice a year. They have a fall one and a spring one. So I have about a dozen of these. I hate to say it. I also have two. I also have another two of the garden books coming in that I found on eBay, and I have two of the Better Homes and Gardens sewing books. The thing about these notebooks, this size, it doesn't have to be 1.5 inches. It could be 1 inch. I think they even make 3/4 of an inch one. They go on. Watch the back to school sales because these will be on sale. Okay, some other ones I have, and I have about 6 of these because at one time I went completely nuts and I just went up to Target and I bought both of these, and then I got carried away. So this one is 1.5 inches, and it has a curved spine. Oh my gosh. And then it has a little pocket on the front that you could cover. It has a little ruler, and then the tabs. I'm trying to do this one-handed. They're plastic. I don't really like that. But you can order tabs on Amazon. And then this is the other one. This one is a 1 inch with the 3. See, it has the 3 rings. And it also has, there's a little pocket there and a little pocket there. So you could decorate the pockets, put some scrapbook paper on the back. These are nice to pick up because Target also carries the paper for them that, see, it's already punched with those big 5-hole punches. I have to punch every page individually. So these do come with that. I think Walmart carries their own like this too, and I think they have graph paper as well as the lined paper. So if you're gonna do one of the 5-ring, this is what you're gonna need to punch the holes. And I just take out a sheet of paper, I just line it up on whatever I have, and I just punch away. So Target and Walmart have their own versions of this size, and this size is, if I can find it, here it is, 5.5 by 8.5 inch. Yeah, 5.5 by 8.5 inch. So, and these run a few dollars, and I don't think these are in the back to school sales. So, I don't remember offhand. I got these a couple years ago, so I don't remember what I paid for them. What I do love about these is that you can pretty much do whatever you want in here. See, that was a CD in there, and I took it out and I put the journaling card. See, I kept that to hold the pages down. So there's some ruffles along the edges. And see this I had to do all the holes. These, because they were smaller, I made 3 holes. This one I did the 5 hole. That one I did the 5 hole. This was a calendar. It was a American calendar, so I put that one in. This is just a little card that I did. There's fabric here sticking out the bottom. If I can find that page, let me find it. Oh, that's not one page. What I did, the one with the multiple ones, I put them up on the top so they stick up from the top. But you could do ribbon. There's just a lot of different things you can do. There's just some little fabric. I didn't ruffle that one. Some scrapbook paper. This one was from a calendar too. And then I found this little card. I'm always hitting, I have my favorite thrift store that has cards. And then this was some notebook paper. I think I got it Dollar Tree. And then I had this other card and envelope that went with the fishing theme. So that I put in there. This is the back of a calendar page. And then I had a little card that was very Americana with the porch, the picket fence. Just some other paper. So I didn't keep a lot of the papers from the book. And there's some scrapbook paper. I did have to buy that one. And then in the back I made this fabric pocket, and I left it loose because I had these in the envelope here, but I couldn't get them in and out. They were so snug. So I put them in this pocket. So there are a dozen postcards from around the country. And then on the back inside cover, then I put more fabric, and then there's fabric on the back. But it just depends on what you want to do. You don't have to use fabric. You can use scrapbook paper too. So I hope that gave you some ideas. Oh, I have to show you. This is the fountain outside our window, and you know, California had a 6.4 earthquake about 11 o'clock this morning. It was about 250 miles away from us, but I felt the rolling. I looked out in the water, and the fountain was going back and forth and splashing, was sloshing out. And I'm a native California. I knew that was not some little 4.5 earthquake. That was a 6. And yeah, it was a 6.4. It was up in Ridgecrest, up by Death Valley and the Mojave Desert. So we've had our excitement for the day. So go out, enjoy your 4th. If you have any questions, please do leave a question in the comments, and I will get back to you. So that's the end of part 1. I will take you on the journey, my adventure, when I do the next one of these. Okay, bye for now.